Welcome my dear students. Today we are going to solve the remaining problems in the exercise 5.3. The question number 7 is, so that the sum of m plus nth and m minus nth term of an AP is equal to twice the mth term. Okay. So my dear student, just listen the general term of an AP. So it is given by T of n. Okay, Tn equal to a plus n minus 1 into d. So here our aim is to show that m plus nth term, that means T of m plus n, it is a plus m plus n minus 1 into d, and d of m minus n, so a plus m minus n minus 1 into d. Okay, sum of these two is equal to 2 times Tm. Okay, so T of m plus n plus T m minus n is equal to, so a plus a 2a plus, if we take t in common, the remaining m plus n minus 1 plus m minus n minus 1 into d plus n minus n cancel, 2a plus 2m minus 2 into d. So we can take 2 in common, so 2 into a plus m minus 1 into d, so it is nothing but Tm. So our aim over. So our aim is to prove the sum of m plus n and m minus nth term is equal to, here 2 times mth term. Okay, so here if you want you can write 2 times mth term. This is question number 7. And the question number 8 is, a man repays an amount of rupees 3,250 by paying rupees 20 in the first month and then increases the payment of rupees 15 per month. How long will it take him to clear the amount? So listen my dear student, every month he is increasing 15 rupees. So it is in AP, clearly it forms an AP, and with the first initial one a equal to 20 and the common difference t equal to 15, given that Sn equal to 3250. Okay, so question number 8 in the exercise 5.3. so given that clearly it forms an AP, so forms an AP arithmetic progression. So given Sn equal to 3250, here a equal to 20 and d common difference is given as 15. We know that Sn of AP is n by 2. Okay, n by 2 into 2a plus n minus 1 into d. Okay, so n by 2 2a plus n minus 1 into d equal to 3250. So put the known values, n by 2 into 20 40, okay, plus n minus 1 into 15 equal to 3250. Okay, so if you want we can cross multiply, so and multiply inside what we are getting, so n in, which implies n into 40 plus 15n minus 15 equal to, so we multiply by 2, 6500. Okay, so n into 40 minus 15 25 plus 15n equal to 6500. So if you multiply inside what we get, 15 in 15n square plus 25n, we change the side, minus 6500 equal to 0. We get a quadratic equation in n. It is divisible by 5, so we can divide it by 5. So 3n square plus 5n minus what is that, 1300. Okay, so now look at here, the product is minus 1300 and the addition is 3 into 13, the product is minus 3900 and addition is plus 5. So what are the two numbers? So we can factorize it. So the two numbers are 3n square, okay, plus 65n minus 60, okay, 60 into 65, 3900, okay, minus 1300 equal to 0. So what we can take it common. So for these two, if we take 3n outside, so 3n into n minus 20, okay, plus if we take 65 for these two, if we take 65, so 65 into these two, n minus 20, okay, equal to 0. If we take n minus 20 in common, so 3n plus 65, so n equal to 20 or n equal to minus 65 by 3. So the second one is not possible, n equal to minus 65 by 3, okay. So n equal to 20 is the suitable answer. So the man repays the amount within 20 months. That is the final answer. Question number 9 in the exercise 5.3. The question is, in a race 20 balls are placed in a line at intervals of 4 meters with the first ball 24 meters away from the starting point, okay. A contestant is required to bring the balls back to the starting place one at a time. How far would the contestant run to bring back all balls? Okay, listen, if we consider, so from the starting point they are placing the first ball 24 meters away, okay. So after that 4 intervals, so 4 intervals, first, second, third, so etc. Likewise they placed 20 balls, okay. So listen, first suppose if he is taking the first ball, it took 24 plus 24, 48 meters, okay. Second ball means simply we have to add this 4 plus 4, okay. So 2 and 4 plus 4, 8. So second one 48 plus 8, 56, likewise it is going. So from the given information we observe that it forms an AP, okay. So the series of numbers forms an AP with the first term A equal to 48 and the common difference D equal to 8, okay. So and there are totally 20 balls, so n equal to 20. So to find out the distance traveled by the contestant to bring all the balls is equal to S20. Already we know the formula for Sn, n by 2 into a plus n minus 1 into d. So sorry, n by 2 into 2a plus n minus 1 into d. So use that formula, okay. So here distance covered to bring first ball 48. Similarly the distance covered to bring the second ball, okay, 56. Similarly the third one 64. Likewise it is going, okay. Therefore it forms an AP. So with A equal to what is that, 48 and common difference D equal to 8. Here there are totally n 20 balls, so n equal to 20. So we have Sn equal to n by 2 into 2a plus n minus 1 into d. So put the values here. So 20 by 2 into 2 into 48, okay, plus n minus 1 20 minus 1 19 into 8, okay. So if 20 into divided by 2, so 48 plus 19 into 4, so 20 into 48 plus 19 into 4. So what we are getting, 19 into 4 80, 76 I think. So 20, 48 plus, okay, 76. So what we are getting, 20 into sum of these two, so 4, okay, remaining 1, 8, so 12, 124. So 124 into 20, okay, so 8420. So 2480 meters. The contestant has to cover 2480 meters of distance. So question number 10 in the exercise 5.3, the question is so I think it is 11. Question number 11 in the exercise, what will rupees 500 amounts to in 10 years after its deposit in a bank which pays annual interest rate of 10% compounded annually. So listen my dear student, here the principal amount P equal to given us 500 and capital R rate of interest is given as 10%, okay. So our aim is to find out after 10 years what will be the amount. So it is, remember, like a formula, amount at the end of first year is P into 1 plus R by 100, amount at the end of second year is P into 1 plus R by 100 the whole square, third means P into 1 plus R by 100 the whole cube, etc. Okay. So amount at the end of 10 years equal to P into 1 plus R by 100 the whole power 10. Remember, simple. Okay, n means whole power n. So 500, P is 500 and put R equal to 10. So 10 by 100 it is 0.1. So 1 plus 0.1, 1.1 the whole power 10. So just to find out this answer, so find the 500 into 1.1 the whole power 10. Whatever the method, you can use it to find out the answer. Okay, the total amount is 1296.87. I think you can use any one of the method to find out the answer. Okay, 1296.87 rupees. That is the answer for question number 11. Question number 10 in the exercise 5.3. The number of bacteria in a certain culture doubles every hour. If there were 30 bacteria present in the culture originally, how many bacteria will be present at the end of 2 hours, 4th hour and nth hour? Okay. So listen, it doubles, that means surely it forms a GP with the A equal to 30 and R equal to, okay. So clearly it forms a GP, geometric progression, with A equal to 30 and R equal to 2, doubles. Okay. So the number of bacteria at the end of second hour. Okay, second hour, we know that. Okay, so second hour means it is AR square, that means T3, end of second hour, third term, it is similar to the third term, D3 means AR square. So 30 into what is the 2 square, 30 into 2 square, so 4 into 30, 120. Okay. Similarly, the number of bacteria at the end of 4th hour. At the end of 4th hour means it is 5th term. So T5. So AR power 4. So 30 into 2 power 4. So 2 power 4 is 16. 16 into 3, 48. So 480. Similarly, the number of bacteria at the end of nth hour. Here nth hour means the next one, Tn plus 1, that is AR power n. Okay, Tn plus 1, that is AR power n. Here A is A and R, we know that. So 30 into 2 power n. So that is the answer for question number 10. Question number 12 in the exercise 5.3. in a certain town, a viral disease caused severe health hazards upon its people, disturbing their normal life. It was found that on each day, the virus which caused the disease spread in GP, geometric progression. The amount of infectious virus particle gets double each day, being 5 particles on the first day. Find the day when the infectious virus particles just grow over 1,50,000 units. Okay. So listen, my dear student, it's very simple. Initially it is 5, doubles, particle gets double in each hour, each day. Okay, each day. So second day it is 10, third day it is 10 into 2 20, fourth day 20 into 2 40. So since it gets double, it forms a GP. It is clearly given. So the given GP is, so initially A 5, so 5, 10, 20, 40, etc. Okay. So here R equal to 2. Okay. So what is given, when at what day it exceeds 1,50,000 units. So 1,50,000 units. So A into R power n minus 1 greater than 1,50,000. So that is the question. So put the value. So 5 into 2 power n minus 1. 5 into 2 power n minus 1 greater than 1,50,000. So we can cancel 5. So 3 times to 2 power n minus 1 greater than 30,000. Okay. So what is we have to solve this one. If you want, we can cancel this. Okay. So 2 power n. Okay. 2 power n by 2. Okay. 2 power n by 2. So greater than 30,000. So 2 power n greater than 60,000. Okay. So listen, my dear student, just we have to observe for what value of n it's greater than 60,000. So before that, just we have to use the logarithmic method. Take log on both sides, it will give the clear answer. Okay. So if we take log on both sides, here we are getting n log 2, n into log 2 is greater than log 60,000. Okay. So just to find out, n is greater than log of 60,000 by log 2. Okay. So for log of 60,000 we are getting 4.48 something, by log 2 is 0.3010. So n greater than 4 point something by 4.487 something. Okay. By it is 0.3013. So if you find out the answer, we are getting greater than. Okay. So we are getting, or first assume it is equal. Okay. So we are getting 15.873, but if we compare with that, so 14, 15, 16, if we compare all the values, so 15 is the sufficient value. So n equal to 15 is the sufficient answer. So at the so 15th day, the infectious virus particle just to grow over 1,50,000 units. My dear student, here using the log table, just find out the exact value for log 60,000. I think it is 4 point something by anyway 15.873, but the suitable value n equal to 15. 15th day, so the virus particle just to grow over 1,50,000 units.